First of all, nobody gives a heck about Katt Williams calling Kim Kardashian a whore.
What do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted to base his family on.
She got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the conversation.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean the product was?
You know why? Well, you know why? Because everybody and their mama already thinks she's a whore. I mean, it's common knowledge. So at this point, nobody actually cares about it. What Katt Williams said at Club Shay Shay, because, woo, he said a lot of truth. There was a lot of truth. He said a lot of things about a lot of people. But if there's one thing that he said that is pretty derogatory towards Kim Kardashian, is that she is a whore. And nobody cares about that. Nobody minds. Nobody cares about it. Nobody minds. I haven't seen nobody speak about it because it is common knowledge. Everybody agrees. Everybody already agrees that that's what she is. And I'm not judging nobody right here. I'm not judging nobody's hustle. But the reason as to why nobody actually reacted is because that's actually common knowledge. Normally, she would, knowing Kim Kardashian, she would say, yo, I'ma sue him for defamation of character. Oh, she always wants to sue somebody. And normally she would have been, yeah, I'ma sue Katt Williams. Well, hello there, beautiful people. My name is Solange. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe. If you have been living under a rock, you haven't heard of Katt Williams going onto Club Shay Shay and doing this viral interview. It's not even an interview, it's like a discussion. He did a discussion at Club Shay Shay and he exposed a lot of people. And he got so many views. It's about more than 50 million views, like at this point. And yeah, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on that video. He actually recently invited Monique as well. And I adored like the discussion Monique had with Shay Shay. First of all, let's just emphasize on the fact that Monique was canceled a few years ago because she is difficult to work with. A rumor had been circulating through Hollywood that Monique was actually difficult to work with.
Tyler Perry called us up, right? And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it. And I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you. But the conversation kept going on. Only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor that I was difficult to work with. He lied. Only for Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong.
When Monique got onto Club Shay Shay, she actually took receipts. She has an audio of Tyler Perry actually admitting that he lied, that he spread the rumors, and yeah, that all of this was fake. Now, mind you, Monique has suffered from this. She did suffer from this. She lost a lot of money. She lost credibility and all that jazz. She has been battling with Tyler Perry and Oprah for years now. And I'm so happy to finally see that people are actually taking her serious. I'm so happy. Like, Auntie Mo, you go ahead. Now let's go back to Katt Williams. Katt Williams is a legend, and that interview was so funny. But I couldn't help but notice that he must be shaking in his masculinity. He must be shaking in his masculinity because I don't understand why he's so mad at black men wearing dresses. Like, what is it? Why is it so wrong for a man to actually wear a dress? I get it that he doesn't want to do it, But is it that ridiculous? Isn't that comedy? Like, if it's like, for me, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That is actually done in Europe. It's done in the US. It's done all over the world. There are men who actually play all old women. And I've seen that a lot in France, but it's not black men. Even white men do it. I don't really like it. It's not really my type of comedy, but hey, to each its own. The only thing I wanted to say with this example is that I don't know how it is in the United States though, but I don't think a man wearing a dress is such an issue like that. And I don't feel like it has something to do with being black. Like, maybe that was a stretch. But then again, I'm not in the US. I'm not in the cinema industry. I'm not in the movie industry whatsoever. But it's something that I've seen done even in other countries, and it doesn't cause any problems. So I feel like maybe Katt Williams was like a stretch. That was a stretch. And like I said before, the main reason why this interview went so viral, it was because, yeah, it is funny. He's saying a lot of truth, but he's saying things that we already think, things that people already know. But a lot of people are so afraid to say them. So he was saying things that people actually agree with, but they don't say it. Not in front of a camera, though. They don't really say it like that. Because when he spoke about Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Michael Jackson, and all that, we already knew about that.
They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing.
We already know. Even though he said he has been speaking about this for years, there's nothing new that he went ahead and talked about. Like, he didn't speak about something new. It was not nothing new. But it was the fact that he is capable of sitting there and speak about it while being recorded in 4K. And he doesn't give a shit what's gonna happen to his career. Because a lot of people wouldn't do it because they're scared that they are going to lose their careers, and he doesn't give 2 shits about what's gonna happen after. He did not have to do that to Jonathan Majors. Why did he have to actually do that to Jonathan Majors?
Cancel culture. You see the situation with Jonathan Majors. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I don't know if maybe he can bounce back in a couple of years, but man, he was hot. He was hot. He was cooking. I mean, you see him in Creed. He's in the Marvel movies, and then just like that.
Maybe I'm a conspiracy theory, but I thought Katt Williams said any time they make you into that position, part of that contract is you do understand whenever we want to take you down, we can, right? Part of giving you the world. First of all, they went around the world for 2 years straight telling any women that would listen that this was a good-looking Negro. Mm-hmm. Since when? When did y'all start liking a big nose? And when did y'all like a little head and a big jaw? When? Since when? That look like my daddy. When you start liking my daddy? You like black people's features like that? If this ugly nigga is good looking, then all niggas is good looking. Anytime you see them telling you something you can't believe, just understand it's a play. And it don't matter. You gonna know it's a play as soon as they get in that position and think they gonna tell somebody something. No, you're not. No, you're not. Marvel will cancel you you won't be allowed to read a comic book. What is you talking about?
The things that Katt Williams said about Jonathan Majors are not uplifting to our community. They are not uplifting. If anything, they actually prove that we are still insecure about our features, because those were so derogatory. It was so negative. So tell me, you guys, Do you feel like featureism is a good thing? Do you think like sitting there and judging a black man about his big nose is actually normal? Is that correct? Is that uplifting? Because he said that this man is ugly, he has a big nose and all that, and he, like, the media basically forced people to actually think that he is handsome when he is not. And that goes to show that we as black people actually have a problem with features. We have a problem with featureism, and we gotta do better. I could not condone that. I could not agree with that, because if you don't know, in some countries, people die because of their features. Some people die, they lose their lives because of their features. Read a book, read about it. People have lost their lives because of their features, because of their big nose, or because they're short, because they're not tall, and you can sit there as a black man and degrade another black man about his features. Do better. Please do better. I am not condoning that. I am not condoning featureism. We gotta do better. He could have found a lot of things to say, positive things to say about Jonathan Majors, because he is already down. He is already going through a lot. And you chose violence. You chose to actually downgrade and degrade this black brother. Katt Williams used to date Hazel E. He used to date Hazel E, right? Back in the day, he used to date Hazel E. Now tell me, what is Hazel E? She's not full of melanin. Katt Williams is funny, but he's actually, even though he was saying a lot of truth, he was hypocritical. But he was judging all the black men in Hollywood who have light-skinned women or white women, when he used to date Hazel E. Now, how does that make any sense? Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. How can he actually make it make sense? I'm confused. I'm in some confusion right now. I'm confused. Anywho, that is it. That was my 2 cents on all of this. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.